I just lost $26,000. I am excited to talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Somewhat Scholarly. My name is Alan Hibbard, and I did just lose $26,000, and I am actually excited to talk about it. So in this video, I'm going to explain what happened, how I'm feeling, and a major lesson that we can all learn from this experience. So first of all, what happened? Well, ordinarily I keep track of all my cryptos and all my other investments in a spreadsheet, and I just update the prices, and that automatically updates the balances anytime I want to see how much I have. And I decided just a few days ago that I would actually audit myself and see if I actually have all of the crypto that I think I have. So basically I checked all my cold storage devices and all my hot wallets, and I checked all the balances of all those accounts. And then I checked my spreadsheet to see if they matched up. Turns out I was short by 50 Litecoin and 0.3 Bitcoin. And at a price of about $220 per Litecoin, that's about $11,000 in Litecoin that I was missing. $52,000 per Bitcoin, that's about $15,000 of Bitcoin that I was missing, for a grand total of a little over $26,000. So what happened? I searched high and low for my crypto, all the different wallets and exchanges that I had used, and I couldn't find the crypto anywhere. Then I checked the blockchain and I realized that I gave away these coins about 4 months ago. And I just never updated my spreadsheet. So all these months, every time I checked my balance, okay, what's my net worth? How much do I have in crypto? I just kept thinking I still had these coins. And basically one day, a few days ago, I realized I don't have them anymore. So that was a big hit to my net worth. Okay, so that's what happened. Now, how do I feel? Well, as you can imagine, when I first discovered that I lost $26,000, there was pain. It definitely didn't feel good, but that negative feeling only lasted a few seconds. After that, I sort of brushed it off and thought, okay, well, it happens. So was I able to do that just because it was my own mistake and it was just merely an accounting error? Well, it might be a different story if I had actually sent my crypto to somebody expecting to double my Bitcoins and then they just kept them, right? By the way, don't send your Bitcoins to anybody. No one's going to double your Bitcoins. Not Elon Musk, nobody, okay? And yeah, it could have been different if I left my coins on an exchange and then the exchange was hacked. And of course, it could have been different if I just lost my own private keys. So in each of these cases, yeah, it could be a different story, but it also could be the same story. It could be just me saying, well, it happens. And I guess we won't know how I would react to each of these situations until these situations actually occur, but I'd like to think that I'm getting better and better and better at being able to handle adverse situations. And a huge reason for that is that my relationship with money is changing. I don't really feel like my money is actually my money. It sort of feels like money in a video game. If you have gold coins in a video game, you don't really think of them as yours. They just sort of exist in the virtual environment. And that's sort of how I'm thinking about my wealth, whether it's cryptocurrencies or actual gold coins that I have in my possession. A younger me definitely would have clung to all my money, afraid of losing it. But now, I don't really think of it as mine. It's just sort of passing through my control. If it leaves, it leaves. If it stays, it stays. If it multiplies, it multiplies. And I think this happens to be a much healthier perspective, not only with investing, but with everything in life. Some of you guys know that I have a college degree in finance with a minor in mathematics. And I am definitely a numbers guy. I've spent a lot of time making spreadsheets, doing all sorts of equations, crunching a lot of numbers. And I used to think that's what investing was all about, right? Multiplication, division, percentages, right? All that stuff. And I enjoyed it a lot. But what I didn't do is focus on my own emotions. I operated under the false belief that investing is just a numbers game. But now I believe that investing is an emotions game wrapped in a numbers game. So on the surface, it looks like a numbers game, but below the surface, it's actually an emotions game. And it's not just your emotions, it's everyone's emotions in the marketplace. So part of the game is figuring out when you get greedy, when you get fearful, when you get excited, and when you're completely neutral. And another part is figuring out when other people get greedy or fearful or neutral. So I like to check in with myself on a regular basis, multiple times a day, and see how I'm feeling. And if I'm feeling excited or fearful or greedy or any emotion that gets me riled up, I don't make any trades. I don't buy, I don't sell, I don't even sit at the computer. But if I'm feeling calm, cool, and collected, then I sit down and I make a rational, emotionless decision. And I do spend time almost every day sitting back and thinking to myself, how would I feel and what would I do if I lost all my Bitcoins? Either if Bitcoin went to zero or I lost them. And if I lost all my money, how would I feel? And what would I do? So while I can't give financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor and because everyone's circumstances are different, I can say that we all have emotions and we all need to keep them under control. So I would encourage everyone to spend a little bit of time every day checking in with your emotions. Notice how different things make you feel and then ask questions, pay attention to your body. And if you're worried about losing money in investing, whether it's crypto or any other investments, if you're worried about that number going down over time, well, let me leave you with a powerful quote that puts everything into perspective. The real measure of your wealth is how much you'd be worth if you lost all your money. Thanks for watching.